Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ered Adventures. We would love us somewhat.
Transformers.
Absolutely. So, I'm so
And
sorry.
speaking of Transformers, I think I made a decision. I'm going to start putting this together while we're doing the thing. So
Awesome. And T.E.A. Fan Geek and Ninja Bill, I hope we'll be here very, very soon. Let me make sure nobody's in backstage as I'm making sure I sent out the right links. So I'm going to do it one more time, send this out. So let me do that. We were on another discussion, which was a rather interesting discussion, but it was, and then we started talking about Transformers, and I was like, you know what? I want us to do this because we were sharing off some really cool Transformers.
I was going to say that this is way too small, but never mind. Now I have to figure out what the heck is page 1. Oh my god! Oh my god! A lot of these are so small. Holy shit!
Lane Wolf. Wow. I'm telling you.
Sorry, Daddy.
You're all right. So yeah, it is.
Also, I'm doing the tank treads on his shoulders first.
Yeah, you do those first.
Yep, I know the arms are first. So I guess it's gonna be the nice arms. So here we go. Good thing I got my scissors, and the only thing I'm gonna be using to clip all this stuff out is, since I only have toenail clippers, at least I got some smaller ones to help out with that. And you can hear my cat clinking and clinging those bowls, her food bowls in the background. So, man, I'm excited for this thing. It's going to be an interesting model kit. And I have to... Okay, so each one is numbered. Holy crap. I think this is why it takes so long, is finding the numbers.
Hello, T.E.A. Fan Geek.
Hello there.
That was something else, and now we're wait for
Aloha.
So yes.
Trying to stand up these bloody instructions. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Good. It's me. I know that. I got a phone call. Y'all talk for a second. I'll be right back, and we'll be talking about our favorite Transformers we've gotten so far this year.
All right. Let's see here. Now I have to figure out what. Go through all this. Figure out which number is what. E1. What? Oh my god, these instructions. Let me see here. E1. What? Okay, so this is why it takes people so long.
What?
I'm working on putting together the model kit, and all these instructions, it says E1, E2, E3, and all that stuff. Yep. This is gonna take me like probably, huh?
It's like those old instructions for the old erectors.
Yeah.
Insert slot A into slot B.
Yeah, this stuff I don't understand. I can understand Lego sets and other kind of model kits that are easy, but oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't.
Hey, Ninja Bill.
Hello.
Hey, sorry about that. I was taking a quick phone call.
That's okay. It happens.
Yeah. Or you want this? No, you go ahead. Nikki was asking me a question. I had a call that came in too.
Oh my God, Otto! I don't understand how you read this stuff.
If you built one Gunpla kit, that would be a breeze. If you've done Gunpla, that'll be a breeze.
That's exactly right. I used to do Gundam figures together.
I used to build model cars too.
I'd have you build this, Otto, but I'm just messing, man.
You want the satisfaction of doing it yourself. No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't even have to finish the sentence. I get it.
Most expensive model I ever had to build was that thing up there.
Oh, the Death Star.
Yeah, the Lego.
The Lego Death Star.
Yeah. I'm still jealous over that too. I told him that a few years ago, after I started watching his channel, I told him I was jealous over that thing, and I mean it now.
Oh my God, I am too now.
He probably forgot I said that to him, but
I did.
I ain't forgot it. I ain't forgot it one bit.
Yeah.
But my memory's still there. Depending on what day of the week
it is. That's how it is for me too. Oh, hey, Darkona. What's up, Ninja Bill? I'm lazy, so I especially pulling the box, not having to do any of it. I can understand that. I can. I sat there and yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna blow that up real quick. There we go. Weird Wolf. That looks nice.
He's nice.
He's chunky.
He's chunky. Yes, he is chunky. I do like him.
Oh yeah,
I do like him a lot. So
yeah,
he's great. Why is my screen acting weird? Look at that.
Oh, that is weird.
What the heck is going on there?
Green screen.
I don't have a green screen.
There
must be a setting somewhere that I must have clicked. Let me check my cam and mic settings. I'll bet that's where it is too. Yep, there is a green screen. How do I turn that off?
Yeah. Now I will be honest, and I was going to share this with Baby Mahal.
Yeah. What the?
The only thing I'll show this to y'all too.
Turn it off.
You'll see this right here. She's beautiful, and I'm going to do a review on her because I just opened her up. But look how thin her legs are.
Wow, they're like stilts.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you.
Well, that was like that on the original toy too. So.
Yeah, but the original toy had harder plastic. Yeah, but the original show had harder plastic. This is that very flimsy.
Well, as long as you're not, putting your man hands all over her, you're okay.
Oh God!
But Ninja Bill,
don't even make that joke.
They made it so happy that they knew how much we were like into RC, so they made her topless for us.
Good Lord!
You could take her boobs off if you want to. So yeah, and that's if you want to get that extra.
If you don't, okay, let me rephrase that. If you don't manhandle it so much, you should be okay. No, if you don't mishandle it, how's that? If you don't mishandle it, it should be okay.
Yeah. I mean, they
rephrase that.
Every geek's boy's dream is now that they could take off RC's top. I mean, come on now.
That's what she said.
No, that's what he said. He's like, yes.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Better
Nikki already knows.
Arachnia.
Well, yeah, better than exactly. That's why Nikki was like, if they ever came out with this robot looking RC, I'd be done.
Fixed? I think that's fixed. I think the camera is fixed now.
Okay.
Yep, yeah. It's working good.
Yeah.
Go. So this is the Weird Wolf Walmart Headmaster reissue, and nope, there's my screen almost again. But if anybody in chat knows why this is a thing, please let me know, because I cannot figure out for the life of me why this chest needs to be open, because I don't see a reason. I don't get it. It doesn't work for any of the modes for transformation. It's not needed for transformation. I mean, for transformation, all you do is you flip the head up, right? Flip open the cockpit. You pull. Come on now.
Wait a second.
Come on now.
Make it bigger so you can show people how to transform it.
Pull this out. This entire section back here, it just flips inside. Pull that out and down for the beast mode. So the chest is not needed at all for transformation. I don't get it. It's not needed at all for transformation. Once again, all you do is you slide the back up and into position, and Open or closed, it serves no purpose. It serves no purpose, and I don't get why it's there. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know.
I do kind of wish that you could flip this head down more, so you just have this beast head on top of the robot body.
Oh, that would look cool.
I think that would be pretty cool, but you can't. Oh well.
That's a
And
beautiful.
they even fixed it now, so they have channels on his back that his robot head ear or his animal head ears will fit into the channels on his back and give it a cleaner look.
Oh, instead of the other one, like
Yeah,
it
see,
just. Oh, yeah.
now it fits right in there and sits more flush for the back.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one now, just because of that little feature there, because that would drive me crazy on the Titans Return.
So now it sits more flush on the back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I dig it a lot. I dig it a lot. But I just, you know what? I realize I haven't mistransformed. Whoop,
Oh yeah.
whoop. Now he's right.
Nice.
But it's a good
Man.
toy. It's a good toy.
How-
Here's the
How's
face.
Oakley
Oh,
doing?
there's the face.
Here's the face.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see if I can get the light a little better on it. There we go. I mean, it's not bad.
Nice.
It's not bad. I wish they added more color to the eyes because with the entire red face, the eyes are sort of just lost in all that red. So I do wish there was maybe orange or something they would have did with there, but it's not toy accurate, so is what it is. I know people hate it when people say that, but yeah, is what it is.
It is. Well, it is. I mean, I will show you this Ninja Bill. So this was something I was surprised by. And let me make my.
What is that, a selects? Yeah, you see, I'm not. It's a cool set. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not a shattered glass guy. But that is a cool set.
I've not been a shattered glass guy either, but let me make my screen smaller. But I saw these. I was like, man, I just wish I could get my hands on it. And so someone was asking Nikki what I would want this in the family, and they were like, "Oh, she's been talking about the shattered glass." So and then Nikki has ordered me the Blur from Hasbro Pulse.
Nice.
Shattered glass.
I've got Galvatron pre-ordered.
Yes.
I've got Omega Supreme and Skylinks on the way. I've got
Congrats.
Astro Train.
Congrats, man.
I've got Astro Train on the way. In case people don't know it, please, if you can help me out, I much appreciate it. I've started including the links in my videos, my 72 Starscream video, and my latest, which is the 1985 helmet, voice changing helmet. But I do have a Patreon now, so please, if you can help me out, I'd be much appreciated. If people will go to my Patreon, give me a hand here to keep the content rolling along. So it's because of people like you that I can have, Omega Supreme now on the way, Astro Train, Skylinks, and I've got Galvatron, pre-ordered. And that Galvatron looks so sweet, guys. Let's talk about that Galvatron for a minute. About that Galvatron for a minute. I have the Titans Return version. I thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And
then I saw this. I saw the final released images, and I'm just like, "Yep." If you saw that a Friday show of Hasbro's, last week?
Yeah.
Man, it's so. And you know what else sold me? And I'm still kind of on the fence about it, but it is darn near absolutely 100% Rodimus Prime. The trailer. Did you see everything that the trailer can do?
I have, but I'll share my concerns with that.
Trailer has sold me. It sold me.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now Nikki's a big hot rod because I've been married to her for 20 years. She's made it where
Ruben in chat wants to know if he can join in.
Oh, thank you. Let me see. Yes,
and
Ruben,
hey, Dark
you
Conan.
sure can. Thank you, man. Give me just.
Hello.
Sorry, missed the chat. I was trying to pull up something.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Thank you. Thank you
I'm
for telling me
keeping an eye on it.
There we go, guys. There you go. So you can jump in tonight on the topic that we're talking about. My concern is kind of the same thing that I talked to Billy about. Is I didn't mind the $30 cost for the hot rod to get the 86 hot rod. Because it was for Nikki, and I got her the Masterpiece hot rod many years ago. And
you're thinking, why do I need another one? And you got the Power of the Primes one.
Power of the Primes too. Yes. But the problem is the price for what they're going with. And I went with the sizes, and it was kind of actually got me where I was thinking about this. He was like, you know, we really got to start paying attention to the plastic weight. And I was like, that's a good point. You're right. And he was like,
he's absolutely right. He's absolutely, there's no question.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And
he's absolutely right. I'm not even going to question that because he showed it on screen. He's done the math. It all works out. He's absolutely right about that. But
yeah. And I might not be able to catch, and I might not be able to catch his live events when he was doing it, but I do go back, especially when he talks about the weight. And we were on Master Far's 100th subscriber episode, and he brought up the point and pointed out and said, you know, I know you're really stoked about having that hot rod, but you realize that the weight count doesn't match up. And so I started doing my own research in it too, and looking at it because Nikki does stuff for salves and stuff, so she's got a really detailed, like how he does, with the calculations and measuring the weight of something. And you know, you're thinking a gram is not much, but when you're starting to look at all the pieces, that's the issue I have with this hot rod, with the Rodimus, is we're giving a leader class. He is a leader class size.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. He's a leader class size, and he has this absolute kick-ass trailer. I think all the stuff that comes with it is absolutely marvelous and looks great in context of what they're giving us. But the truth of the matter is just like with the hot rod, and this is what he pointed out to me. He says, are you able to display that hot rod using all the extra pieces that they give?
Nope.
And I sat there, and I was like,
and by the way, hello, Jay, in chat.
Oh, hey, Jay. Welcome, Jay.
Hello, Jay. Hello.
And anyone else, let me go back to chat real quick because I was going to pull up a picture, but I'm going to just go to chat while I'm talking for a second. Thanks, guys, for helping me. Sorry, Ruben, for missing. Thanks to Ninja Bill, I did.
You're welcome.
And so we were sitting there, and I was looking. We were talking, and I was like, you know, I started looking at it myself. So I went and started going back, and I actually went as far back to the Power of the Primes, Transformer Prime series. You know, and here's the crazy thing. Okay, these figures here that Hasbro's given us, that is from the Red series. When you measure the plastic with this, with what the old figures used to be, these match up in the weight. The figures we get today from Earthrise and Siege and so on, they are no longer actually the size. And if you go with the Astro Train, which, you know, I had a bad taste, and I admit this, and when I did the review about it, I have a bad taste because Amazon pissed me off that I had to pay $3 for $3.82. I will never forget that. I had to pay that for them to send me
Amazon.
my thing that my sister and my wife had already gotten for me, and it came in an Earthrise box, not a Siege box, and I had to wait 8 months to finally get that stupid thing. I got it in, and I love him. And like I've said, I love him, but he's not a leader class. So I was already going, okay, yeah, he's a Voyager, and I was okay, go ahead.
I'm still trying to be as objective as I can when I make my video for him. But you're right. I mean, he is a Voyager class. Everybody else is right. Goji Galvi, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you. And so with this, I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, I'm not being like when Ninja Bill says trying to be objective. I wasn't objective. I was already jaded with the figure, absolutely jaded with it. But I wasn't that jaded when I got Shockwave, because Patriot Prime did a video where he showed where he got it from eBay, and I went and did the same thing, got it for $5 more than what he got. I got it for $35. He got it for $30, and I was like, okay, this Shockwave is really cool. It's really nice. But when I was talking to Godbot, he pointed out to me, he says, do you display him with all his pieces? Do you display Astro Train with all his pieces? And the answer was, no, I don't. I have a Ziploc bag with name, the class, and what line it came from. And Nikki has it filed away in a little plastic box.
And here's my counter argument to that. And I agree with it, but here's my counter argument.
Mm-hmm.
Did you display all your G1 accessories with their toys?
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I did not, and that's why you lose the pieces, and why those are so expensive to find today.
Easily lost pieces, as they like to call it, and
yeah,
it didn't always happen. So, that's my counter argument to that. However, he is right. Okay, his math checks out. His pricing, the weight of the figure, the amount of accessories, it all checks out. That I will not argue against Godbot on that point. He is absolutely right. He's absolutely in his stance saying they're giving us less for more. He's right. I will not deny that. But on the other side of that is at least they're giving us something. And that's sad, because this company should be doing more for its consumers, not less.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And I want to point out with what JJ says. I agree that Cyclonus is a magnificent figure. Love it. Highly recommend it. That
Absolutely.
is hands down, in my eyes, the best Transformer Hasbro's ever come out with.
One of the best, yes. One of the best. Speaking of Transformers that's coming out, the Ark. Let's talk about the Ark.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Ninja Bill. Yes.
Let's talk about the Ark. I had the displeasure of, in a Facebook group of people were just absolutely knocking it. And I said this sentence to them. Okay, it's bad. So give me a better alternative. Silence.
You're right.
Give me a better alternative. There isn't one. Third party doesn't offer one. It hasn't planned on it. It hasn't shown anything hinting towards an Ark. What's out there that's better? What is out there that's better? I dare anyone to challenge it.
Yeah.
I dare anyone.
I looked on Wikipedia. I think the Titan class Kingdom figure of the Ark, I think it's only the third action figure of the Ark that we've ever gotten. The first one was the one released in the Dark of the Moon line in 2011.
Which I have, and then the
I have that too.
Spark Armor Prime one, which I also have, which had an Ark toy.
Yeah, I never found that one.
Yep.
Now, I want to answer Jay's question or comment to his thing, and then I want to chime in on what Ninja Bill said about the Ark. He says, Hot Rod smile for a Voyager, but his engineering is definitely not a deluxe. Absolutely. But the difference is that it's easier to fork out $30 than it is for $50, than it is for $80, than it is for $100. When you get in that price gap between 20 and 30, that is something that you can look at and go, you know what? I can make it swing. But when you get into that price gap where you're going up to the 50 to the 70, 80 and higher, and you're getting the same amount, it's kind of like, I don't know. So this Ninja Bill's got pulled up right here. Now I've seen, because I've barely been able to keep up because what we're with us moving and everything. I don't see the problem with this figure at all, though.
No. What I like most
I gotta
about
say something. Oh, go ahead, T. I think you first.
No, I was just going to say what I love about the Ark having its own robot mode is that it's not entirely an original brand new design. It is based off a obscure Transformers character from the G1 Marvel comic books.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, the Ark's robot mode is based off a character named the Last Autobot, whose actual name is Autonomous Maximus.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the thing I like about this set is not only it's going to come with a Teletrain 1 that transforms and a Sky Spy and a mini Optimus Prime and all that, I like that we're getting 2 golden discs with it. That makes me want that right there is that right there is enough motivation for me to buy that thing. And not only that, because this is the first actual arc we ever got that is proper. Like, people are going to want this arc more than any other arc out there.
It's like I said, show me a better alternative.
You're right.
I can't.
That's my answer to all the naysayers. Show me a better alternative.
There's not
Silence
one.
Is what you'll get.
Yeah,
Silence is what you'll get.
And this is something I was talking to Billy about. It was like, he had the qualms that he had about the Galvatron. I mean, the Unicron. Now, I'm with you, Jilla. Despite it being a Voyager, and it being a leader class price, that Galvatron, that right there to me is worth it because of the engineering and the love that you could definitely see that's going into that figure and what you're getting. You're actually getting, and I really want to see what Godbot when he weighs it and sees, because he looks like a very hefty figure. But this right here is, first of all, it's not parts forming. Second of all, it's not panels everywhere. They engineered this thing in a way that you take a look at it in its art mode and you take a look at its robot mode, and for me, I'm sitting there going, I have to transform this just to see how this thing works, because there's so much difference between the two.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining, about all this going on right here. The hollowness.
I see the biggest complaint is the hollow part on the side of the arc, like on the back, where the back. That's bullcrap. It's because the legs have to transform. Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Now, sure, yes, they could have probably made folding panels to take care of that, but I'll guarantee you there'll be an upgrade for this kit.
Yeah. And someone pointed out
within weeks of its release, there'll be a few upgrade kits available. I would almost guarantee it to take care of that problem. Yes, maybe you should not have to do that, but you know what? It's fine.
Worth it.
It's fine, because again, just like I say to people, show me a better option then.
And someone pointed out, you can't see it in that photo. The robot mode of Teletran 1 is based off the Transformers character Mainframe.
Mainframe.
Yeah.
Mainframe. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find a better image of that.
And what I'm hoping is that we'll get a repaint of Teletran 1 in the Selects line as Mainframe.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Billy said the same thing, and I agree with Billy when he sat there and he had it in hand, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of panels. Granted, I also said, well, you don't display it with its back, and he was like, yeah, but you have to use the stand to transform it. And when I look at it, I'm like, wow, that is. And then to have on top of that was the thing that killed me, is that you have clear panels painted gray. I don't understand that.
Where's that on?
That's on Unicron.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't understand that at all. Not with the thing was a GoFundMe and all this stuff to get that to come out. We didn't have to do this with the Ark. It's literally a Titan. Something, I didn't think we were going to get. I thought that, there was a lot of rumor out there of it being a play set and other things like that. And I was thinking there's a lot of things moving around. I don't think it's going to actually happen.
This is probably the wrong. Oh, I was going to say this is probably the wrong term for it, but that arc is like a gift from God right there.
No, I mean,
it's Jesus.
Like,
and I say this to,
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
But I do say that, take a look at the arc and you tell me those guys out there that love third party, show me a third party arc.
Alternative, yeah. Show me an alternative anywhere. There isn't one.
There's not one. There's no one's done one.
Yeah, I know. And as far as I know, until they release that, I don't think anyone was planning on it. But maybe eventually a third party will release something. Who knows? I don't know.
Either that or they'll do animated Omega Supreme.
Yeah, which I doubt, because it's the problem with third party is they have to know that they're going to sell something before they design and engineer it. So they troll the boards. They look at all the boards. They follow the groups. They've got members there who follow that, what people are wanting, what they desire. They see what people are talking about, and this is how they make part of their decisions and what toys they're going to release and those third-party companies are going to release. And, that's fine. That's fine. But as of right now, as of the release of that arc, there is no third-party alternatives. There's none out there. They've never done one. They don't plan on doing one anytime soon, as far as I know. I could be way off mark on that. I don't know. I don't follow third-party releases. I just know that for right now, this is the arc. If you want an arc in your collection, this is going to be the one to get.
You know what I'm surprised is that no third-party companies have come out and announced that they're making a figure of Primus, to be rivals with HasLab Unicron. That's one thing that surprised me.
Yeah.
I think because right now they're being very gun shy, because for the first time, Hasbro is very holding places accountable for what they're coming out with. And if you pay attention, you're now starting to see a lot of third parties creating their own characters. Because Hasbro for the first time is cracking down on it, which I think they should have. Here's the thing is that I also talked to guys with from the Masters of the Universe side, and the one thing is that this brought up is you as a Transformer fan has never gone through a dry period. You've never been in the desert where there's been limbo, nothing of your favorite characters whatsoever.
We kind of got one in late 2007.
Okay, you're still looking at what, 18, almost, over 10 years, a decade, of figures that haven't been out. The only way you could get them is if you sat there and did a special thing on the internet and you had to pay a certain price to be able to get those. And they were not at your retail store. They were not on your online subscriptions, And the question's been and said, what would we do as Transformer fans? And this is a question that was asked me. It said, with you being a Transformer fan, what happens if you didn't have Transformers the next thing? Because y'all have not been, it says, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Hasbro's not giving even one hint of what the next thing's going to be after Kingdom.
No.
And I sat there and I was like, oh, they have not. And they said, well, what if you're going through that? They're giving you exactly what y'all have all been, excuse the French, but been bitching and moaning to get is in scale, screen accurate, exactly what you've wanted in G1, and then turn around and giving it to you. And you're now getting it with the Kingdom for the Beast Wars fan base because you didn't get anything the 20 years. So we're going to give you something on the 25th year. What happens if there is nothing after Kingdom? The Hasbro then takes a break, backs up, and says, okay, we're going to take another direction with the line. We saw this with G.I. Joe. So, and Hasbro's clearly said that, and this was something that was pointed out, Hasbro's clearly said that they don't want to just be a toy company any longer. So, when we're taking a look at this, and they're literally giving us everything we want, they're getting an arc. You're getting this awesome Galvatron, this awesome Cyclonus, this awesome Scourge from the 86 line. You get the Hot Rod from the 86 line. You're getting this Rodimus from the Kingdom line. And you really look at the engineering, you really look at the characters, and you're going, well, shit, this is supposed to be the same line. But what happens after this if there's not anything?
Yeah, and in chat, Goji Galvi asked us about the Hot Rod, and here's some images or the Rodimus Prime, and I'm impressed with it. I'm impressed with it. Okay, what really sold me. This looks pretty good. Okay, the robot mode looks pretty good. I like the thicker legs on him. I got to tell you, the problem with the Masterpiece Hot Rod was the really skinny thighs. That bugged me. Some people were bugged by the way the chest was so angular on it. That didn't bother me, but the really skinny legs bothered me. This guy has got, he's got beefy thighs and his lower legs. That's good, but man, it's this trailer. It's got fold out panels and drawers and to store things on, and it's just, man, this thing's got like rollers on it, so it can like roll on it. You can imagine it's rolling on its own.
And see, that's the thing why it doesn't impress me, because I look at the pose right there. Again, he can't hold the matrix in his hands. Not only that, is if you take a look at this, it looks identical to the Power of the Proms, except instead of using the hot rod being the arms as also the legs as their arms, it's got the same beefiness. He has a matrix just like it is in the Power of the Proms, and he's got the same weapons as the Power of the Proms. And I'm
no, actually, these are not the same ones.
So they don't come apart.
Well, I don't think they're the same mold, is what I'm trying to get at. I think they're in the same vein, but not in the same mold.
Okay. Well, the same look you're taking this look and you're again trying to convince me, not you, Ninja Bill, but Hasbro's trying to convince me to look at this and say it's deserving as Skylings and as
okay, I get that. See, I get that aspect too. Is what you're saying is, did we really need a Commander class Rodimus Prime? I think we needed maybe a Decepticon Commander class for a change, because we've gotten 2 Commander class Autobot figures. Okay, where's the Decepticon one? We could easily get maybe another Overlord in the Commander class. I could see that. I could see who else would be a good Commander class? A Tidal Wave.
Saurus.
Well, Star Saber.
Yep.
Star Saber that we've never gotten in America.
Well, yeah, that's an Autobot though. He'd be an Autobot.
But that's what I'm saying is that there's there was many other characters that was easily. What I feel like when I look at this and say this was lazy engineering, because you knew that you've already given everybody this 86 line. And yes, this is a done deal in a lot of people's, collection is a done deal to get this type of Rodimus. I look at it and go, it's the same thing as trying to sell me a trailer and tell me that trailer was worth it to buy that Optimus Prime. When I went to Ollie's and found him for $20, which means it's somewhere in America. It's set on the shelf till it got sent to a discount store.
Yeah, see, this is not the Power of the Primes mold. Look, see how this is a pin joint, which means this folds up. It doesn't come apart.
Okay.
This is an entirely new mold. It doesn't resemble the Power of the Primes one at all. It's in the same vein because obviously, classically, he had 2 weapons, which even the G1 did, had the fins here and the fins here on the weapons. So I like the sword. Why didn't Grimlock get a sword?
Grimlock should have got a sword.
I asked you, why didn't Grimlock? But see, yeah, it folds up. See that? It's not the same mold at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you just gave me an 86 Hot Rod.
Well, yeah, but Hot Rod isn't Rodimus Prime either. But man,
my question is, why wasn't Rodimus Prime released in the 86 line?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Man,
I was also going to say that.
But I would tell you, as a collector, go ahead, Lord Master Starstream, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I was trying to say I do plan on getting that Rodimus Prime figure, but I also like that you can store the Matrix, but on the 86 figure you can't because of the transformation, I guess, and the engineering of that figure, I guess.
Oh, of the Rodimus? Yeah.
No, Rodimus Prime.
Yeah.
What?
No, I get the counter arguments to it, but I still think I still think we could have had a different commander class, because I think we're owed a Decepticon commander class now. if we're gonna have 3 Commander class Autobots, we need at least 1 or 2 Commander class Decepticons. That's all I'm saying. And he's absolutely right. I mean, yes, Grimlock did not have a sword in the movie, but Goji Galbi is right there with me when he's right. My boy Grimlock deserved a sword. And yes, he does. Yes, he does, because the original toy came with a sword. and yeah, he needs a toy. But that Galvatron, man, guys, I pre-ordered him.
Yeah, I honestly would.
He's pretty. He's pretty. He's pretty. I
look forward to getting that Galvatron. I was trying to get my hands on the Titans Return Galvatron, but that'll probably be the first Galvatron I ever get.
Well, I think you made a good selection then. I think this one will make you really happy.
The Titans Return one had its problems, and the main problem was the freaking head because of the gimmick it had.
Yeah.
My God.
It was horrible.
It was, but here's the thing that I said. I'm willing to pay this for Galvatron, because I love Galvatron. But let's just be honest. Those 2 guns that he has right there, and unless there's some heaviness in that plastic, that shouldn't be a leader class price.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue.
And when I sit there and I look at this,
go ahead.
I look at this and I'm seeing this. This again is a question that I was asked by the ones from the Masters of the Universe, who said, "Okay, you were part of the Matty Collector." I said, "Yeah, you can clearly see I was with all the stuff I have, because He-Man is equally with me as it is with Transformers." Mm-hmm. And they said, "Well, did you get into the Super 7?" And I was like, "I couldn't get into the Super 7 because they priced me out." Because Super 7 did exactly what Hasbro is doing right now. They gave you all the characters that you wanted to that was going to be screen accurate, but you went from paying a $25 for a 7-inch articulation that you got from the 4 Horsemen, and you were in excellent paint apps and excellent detail. And then Super 7 got hold of it, and they were going to give you the Filmation version of He-Man and all of them, and it's screen accurate, but it was not as much detail because they were going by Filmation's designs, and they charged over $50 to $60 per figure. And what happened is that Super 7 no longer wanted to have the license of He-Man because they couldn't sell the product. It started to go into these, like you're now seeing, like you saw with Shockwave, like we now see with Ultra Magnus, especially the Netflix version. Also, what you're seeing with Double Dealer and with Optimus Prime, they're going to these discount stores. And the question is that if the market is as strong as we're led to believe, and that we as fans are going to keep on buying this, we as fans are buying this, but the regular people that buy stuff for kids and stuff at retail stores are not buying leader class figures. And anything in that price range from $50 or more, they cannot sell inside the store. So Hasbro is going to have to make a decision that, okay, do we keep going down this same road because we've been doing this for 35 years? But we also want to be viable in a Walmart.
See that now. My question is Hasbro thinking? Is Hasbro actually concerned about that because they have their Rescue Bots line for children? They know parents are buying the Rescue Bots line, and they know that we collectors are the ones buying the mainline toys. So,
but every toy is geared to children, because I talked to the guy that I was in the interview with. Mm-hmm. He was actually the one that was over Matty Collector, and he was saying, we always create our toys because I work for Mattel is for kids first, collectors second.
Mm-hmm. No, I get that, but
and he says the reason why the He-Man line died was we decided to focus on collectors, and we forgot to remember that we needed to have a younger audience. And
that's the Rescue Bot.
It aged itself out. Rescue Bots is not the same. You go to with Bay Mahal and her 2 kids, they don't really care about rescue bots, but they care about what I have a passion of because I share that passion with them. But at the end of the day, you know, they're not sitting there going, hey, I want to have a rescue bot. No, they're sitting there going, okay, I want the figure that you have because of the articulation and everything else.
Yeah.
As a person that's trying to buy a thing for a kid or a thing for a collector can dig into his wallet and say, I can justify this, or I can open up where people can donate and I can keep things going that direction because the price of the figures have become so expensive that we as collectors and also reviewers can keep up with the pricing without having an outside source to help us.
This is why I've started my Patreon. Hopefully you guys will, you know, join in and help me with that. And because I'm getting priced out. I really am. I'm getting priced out. So I had to start up Patreon in the hopes that people, you know, with the goodness of their hearts, you know, contribute, you know, to help me keep me going. Because it's getting rough. It's getting rough. But
it's the same here. But that right there, Ninja Bill, you just answered my question. As a toy reviewer, we shouldn't rely on our fan base to pay for our collection. Now, it's nice if they do so, and it's nice if we get money on the other side, which is fine. But in a way, you have to ask the question, as a reviewer, if I can't afford the figures that's coming out from the company that I love, the company's not actually for me anymore because they're pricing me out. This has happened. I saw this as comic books too. This is what's happening. And it's coming down fast that reality is starting to set in saying, okay, something's going to have to give. I see what Hasbro is doing. And I was very surprised, and it was pointed out to me. And they said, okay, you realize y'all don't have the Legends anymore. You got the core size. I said, yes. And they said, you know, they're giving you more stuff for a deluxe class, but it's still it's a Voyager class, but it's still a deluxe size. And yet they did the same thing for the Bumblebee and also for Cliff Jumper. You're still paying $20 for that figure, but yet that figure's not the same size as a true deluxe class. What they're doing is they're shrinking. They know that Walmart is not going to take leader class figures anymore. Target is trying to keep up, but yet they're now discounting any of the movie versions that base off the masterpiece.
Oh crap, Otto!
And so they're now basing out. So here's what's happening: you got the core class coming in, you got this new price gap that's coming in with the deluxe. Voyager class is now becoming a leader class, and then you're going to start having a Commander class be the price that you would pay for a Titan. And Titan class is going to be completely gone. And a true leader class is going to be completely gone.
Hey, Otto.
Yeah.
You know, here's Megatron's open palm hand. You know what I nearly freaking did? I nearly took my clippers and snapped off the peg that would have popped it in.
Oh,
yeah.
I came close, but I caught myself.
Yeah. What'd you do?
These things are confusing because they're on these little bracket things.
Yeah, just pure.
Jay Holla in chat said most Walmarts I go to don't carry leader figures. Well, I agree with that because
my Walmart doesn't carry leaders at all.
Yeah, I haven't seen a leader in a while.
I had the privilege over the weekend to stop at 4 different Walmarts in 2 states. I didn't see one leader class in either of those states.
Yeah, I haven't seen a leader in a while. So, you know, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm getting him too. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's tracks his bomb, man.
Is it me right there in that shot? Does it look like he has a translucent backpack or something?
It's probably painted. It's probably painted translucent. I'll bet you this entire canopy is translucent plastic that's been painted. I would bet this is a whole canopy that's been painted. I don't know.
Let's go.
I do know I do know that this chest, see right there, isn't normally what. Normally it would be his front roof piece. That is his chest, but here it's a faux roof piece. You can see that. This is a molded faux roof, and you look at that canopy. This is all his backpack, and that looks like clear plastic to me. That's been painted.
I look forward to that.
That's a good point right there. Let's talk about the clear plastic problem, because that is a problem. Because clear plastic is a cheaper plastic than you having a solid piece.
Mm-hmm.
With the price that we're being asked to pay for these figures, I'm sorry, with those prices, we didn't have that in the past. We shouldn't have it now. You should not have clear plastic as painted, period. You should have a solid color plastic and then a translucent window placed inside of it, because you're paying for a top quality piece. And to me, I have become where I look at it, and I've already seen what's happened to some of my clear plastic figures from Earthrise, and I'm like, I cannot justify paying for any more clear plastic figures. And Hasbro's doing it, and we're sitting here and we're eating up what we see as this design. But we as collectors and also as reviewers should hold the companies,
Accountable.
saying, hey, wait a second, this isn't cool. This is not right. You're asking me to pay $20-$30, but yet this whole panel piece is clear plastic. Yes, we got to paint out.
Yeah, look what happened to the Dotson brothers in the Earthrise line.
Yeah,
look what happened to the clear plastic there. That's perfect prime example right there. Pardon the pun, prime again. But anyway, yeah. But I still, guys, I love Trax. Okay, I've always wanted the MP figure, never picked it up, but Trax is my favorite. I have the G1, I have the Generations version, or the Reveal the Shield, or whichever one it was in the Generations line. Anyway,
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Ninja Bill,
yeah,
thank you. Take it.
But it's Trax, guys. Now, some people are complaining about that red shield on his hood not being a fire emblem, so to speak, looking more like a Trans Am emblem. But I don't really have a problem with it because they're going more for the cartoon look. So I get that. But you could bet Toy Hacks is gonna have a kit for this and fix it right up. But some people are complaining that these aren't actual missiles, like it's one whole gun. And I get that. You can still mount them up here. Like you can see the fins that for his flight mode that fold out. That's pretty cool. I can dig that. Overall, I like the look of this guy. I'm hoping that this is filled in back here, because it looks like there's a blue panel back here, but from this angle, it looks really hollow behind there. So I'm hoping they don't show a back shot. I would have liked a fold panel right here to fold out, swing the arm in and fold back in. But otherwise, I like it. Look at that head sculpt.
I can hardly wait to get that Trax figure. Like I said, a lot of these Siege Kingdom and Earthrise figures are like my very first G1 type figures I ever got.
What do you think about it, T.E.A. Geek?
I think it's all pretty good quality wise, but I honestly, when Autocrat Primer was talking about would it benefit the Transformers franchise to go on a hiatus and why Hasbro has never done it, I'm just wondering is Hasbro afraid of getting a backlash like they got after the Generation 1 movie was released back in 1986, when everyone was upset at seeing Optimus Prime die on screen. Because they actually changed the script for the G.I. Joe movie so that, I forgot the character's name, instead of dying, he just ended up in a coma, and then he snapped out of it by the end of the film. So, to answer Autocrat Primer's question of why Hasbro has never put the Transformers franchise on a hiatus for a given period of time, I think Hasbro is secretly afraid of another backlash like they got back in 1986 when Optimus Prime died for the first time.
Oh, I see how this works. So this panel will fold out. So this is the hood. So that is definitely closed in behind his leg there. So it won't be showing a hollow part. This is the hood. So this panel folds out. Feet will fold in. Legs will fold in. You turn the waist around. Well, I don't think you'll turn the waist around. You might, but I doubt it, because this will be the underside of the car, the vehicle. Looks like you'll flip the head in, or maybe this will come back and down and over it. But either way, why did they mistransform the wings here? They should be out more. I don't get that. Trax's wings were out and even in the cartoon, they were out more. They were angled outwards.
Well, they definitely like mistransforming the figures.
Oh yeah, they do.
They
Man,
don't
he
care.
just looks so good. He looks good to me. He does. He looks. I'm not objective over this guy. It's because I love Trax, so I'm not the most objective person when it comes to this. It's one of those. Yeah, but look at that. Now, mind you, this is a 3D render that we're looking at right here, but I like that head sculpt.
He was one of. I liked how his character acted in the G1 series.
Oh yeah, very narcissistic. He was a very narcissistic character, and I dug it. I don't know why, but it appealed to me. There's another 3D render. I like
that
it.
on for me, Ken. Sorry.
I like it a lot. I have some problems with the way they're using, like ACP was saying about the clear plastic, because as we all saw with the Dotson brothers in the Rise line, Smokescreen, Blue Streak, Prowl, and
Barricade,
and Smokescreen, they all had a problem. Like, see right here, they all had this problem with these parts the canopy breaking because it was that clear plastic.
And the legs.
This looks like painted clear plastic to me. Just look at the difference. Here's blue plastic. I would bet anything this is a clear plastic canopy painted blue, because even here, look, the colors don't quite match up.
And they don't. And I want to answer Jay's. He says the Dotson brothers are finding me. I transform them all the time. I've got the Dotson brothers, and two of mine have pop knees, and one of them will not stay. The waist will not stay hinged in. It just falls apart, and that's Barricade. I can pick him up, show him on camera, and he will fall off that peg every time. So there are good cases out there, but there's
I don't have problems with mine.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't have a problem with Smokescreen, but you put my Blue Streak, my Barricade, absolutely do. And I'm looking and going, oh, okay. So there's been times I've gotten Transformers where I've seen people sit there and say, hey, it's a horrible figure, such as, let's say, Cyberverse. And I'm like, no, Cyberverse is a good figure. It's solid plastic. Yes, you might not like the gimmick, but it's still a good figure. But clear plastic, but clear plastic for me lately, not always. That Smokescreen we got in the Siege line that was the translucent, that was a very beautiful figure, and it's still held up. I've not seen anyone complain about that Smokescreen. Not Smokescreen, but the Mirage. Excuse me. Really,
the Mirage.
Popping and breaking or anything like that. And
Jay Holland in chat nailed it. Smokescreen is the best of the three. And I agree. I agree. I agree. I got mine from. Thank you again, Kato. He sent me a Smokescreen, and
that's nice.
man, that I've never had any of the problems with Barricade or Smokescreen that other people have reported, but in some cases, a lot of the reports, I have to wonder if they're just,
I agree with you.
Forceful.
Yeah.
Being too forceful in some cases where, hey, look, it's not a piece of iron. Don't.
You're right. And I'm the first one, and y'all know from my reviews, I'm the first one to sit there and say, I manhandle some shit. So, and that's a lot of clear plastic, but it still is holding up. And it's now been almost 3 years, and it has had no QC issues that I've really seen out there. I do want to point this out real quick. Go ahead before I show what I was going to show. Go ahead.
It's all right. I was going to say I have a good example on a clear plastic figure that had clear plastic on the legs. That is
Mhm.
Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Jolt.
I had never had a problem with it. Mine is still perfect.
I like my Jolt. I didn't have a problem with my Jolt. My Jolt's still fine.
I still got mine in the box in the closet.
I never have Jolt before.
It's a good figure.
What
You
about
should
you?
look
Tim?
into getting one.
Yeah,
It's
he's a
good
really
one.
good figure. He's a really good figure. I have not had any issues with Jolt, honestly. But then again, that you look at his plastic compared to the ones we got from Earthrise, the clear plastic's actually thicker.
I need
So
that figure.
So is the question?
But did you ever get Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Jolt? I think it
No.
was.
Now, have you
Steve
gotten any?
He's not big on the movie toys.
Yeah. No, he's
Which
not.
is understandable.
But the question I
Not
was
his
going to ask,
bag, and that's okay.
yeah, and the question I was going to ask T.E.A. Geek is that now you've gotten the Dotson brothers, correct?
Yes, the Earthrise versions, yes.
Have you had any issues with yours?
Yes. Blue streak right out of the box, had stress marks on his knee joints.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
I even point that out in my review of Blue Streak.
Yep, he did.
Mm-hmm. He did. That's
Right
why I
out of
wanted
the
to
box.
ask him that.
He took it off right on camera. He took it out of the
Yep.
box on camera.
Yeah, I watched it
and-
after he had it live event, and yeah, that's why I wanted to ask him if he could chime
There's
in.
another one right there. For an example, autocorrect primer. Barricade
Right off the box,
Well-
right out of the box.
fell.
Now, I will say this: what Ninja Bill's showing right here, that is a beautiful figure.
Oh yes, the core class Soundwave.
Oh my God! Yes, you can even do the eject. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
That's
That's why.
The
That's why I'm not upset that I have never found the Netflix version of Soundwave. I don't have to get it now because you can take that version of Soundwave, and then put it next to the Siege version, and voila, you have Soundwave in his alt mode and his robot mode in the G1 cartoon without having to mass shift them in your mind.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that angle, but yeah. Oh, I like the
That
look of
Soundwave
this guy
is
too.
awesome. The
Now, I'm-
engineering, and you could put a cassette tape. I just want to say that thing is awesome. I'm totally getting that figure.
Now,
That's a-
I'm going to show something to us. I'm going to make my screen bigger for just a second, then we're going to come back to these images. But I want to kind of put a perspective that was kind of brought to me. And I'm using the same figures because I was asked these things from the same, if I had this from these different lines. All right. So now understand these are different lines. These are different companies. But this is to kind of put it into perspective. All right.
Mhm.
Right off the bat, something that Nikki could not do without. She had to go to eBay and make sure she got her copy because she is going to be a completist for Beast Wars because she loves Beast Wars. And I'm all game for that. She got this guy in. I love this guy. I've not had any problems with transformation. I have, matter of fact, he actually kind of looks like his G1 self, except for the face. But the transformation and stuff is pretty interesting when he's in Dino mode and stuff. Good figure, but a lot of people's worried about the plastics that's on him.
Yes, I'm
Is it going
scared.
to peel off? With that, I'm not seeing anyone that has really come out and shown where it's just like peeled right off from what it's attached to. And I've seen where people have done the taken apart the tail, and they've been able to put it right back together and glue it right back without any problems to make sure you could actually have the hand can be seen. $50 figure, but not truly a leader class, but not a leader class if you go by the weight, as Godbot has said, but just by the scale. Now, this is a $50 figure right here. All right. And yes, it's got engineering. Yes. But we didn't get like a little ducky to come with this guy, and we didn't get the golden disc to come with this guy.
Oh, by the way,
But yet he was $50.
Oh, I was going to say real quick, they're coming out with an upgrade kit for that figure where you can give him the rubber ducky and the shotgun he used in the episode Call of the Wild. I just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
I would like to get that. But anyways, go ahead.
So The next thing is I'm going to show some of the Masters of the Universe from the. Let me put this back over here so I don't mess up Nikki's. And she can kill me on camera if I mess up her
T-Rex.
Megatron. Okay, so here is from
He-Man.
He-Man, them doing the filmation accurate. This figure I ended up getting off of Big Bad Toy Store for $20, but it was originally $49.95. The Four Horsemen, same size, same figure. This one here was only $25, and they were not that far apart from each other. But this is where the price started coming out of it, because you had these figures here. You got the fur, you got the paint apps, you get all these accessories that he comes with. Not so much with this. Very plain, very easy, but yes, it's screen accurate. All right. Now we're going to go to what has come out as the new stuff. Now, $50 figure from Hasbro. $30 figure from Hasbro. All right. So right off the bat with this piece here, you do have the changing of the plates. If you want to, you can actually change the head. It has a blast effect, which we all in Transformers love our blast effects. And this comes with a stand. It's included. And it comes with a figure that's fully articulated. Plus, he comes with a weapon. You're looking at $30. Now, I know there's the argument's going to come in about, well, you got to pay for the engineering. Absolutely understand that. But you also have to pay for the engineering for the figure to fit on here without it falling off when you turn it upside down. You also got to be able to figure it in for the fact that it can be used and it can stand. It can be absolutely displayed in different patterns. So there is some engineering with this here too, and with the articulation. Then you go with the same price and you have this monstrosity comes out. And this one here's $40. I looked it up to see how much it was. When it originally came out for $39.95. All right, $40. That's a very big difference in size. But this is also got another thing that's interesting is that it also has its gimmick. And then it has its gimmick. You're looking at this price range and you're looking at it and you're going, okay, Hasbro, how are you keeping up in the price to make it comparable to what your competitors are coming out with? And the question is coming is that, now you got this core class and it's the same price as the Legends, but these are better. These are actually better because of articulation and everything, and they're giving us the ball joints and transformation, and it opens up. But at the same time, when is this going to start going up in price too? Where the other figures, because like if you got the Masters of the Universe figure off the shelf at Walmart, you pay $15. Here was the thing that surprised me as I was talking to Gotbot in Master Far's video. He sat there and said, "How much did you pay for your He-Man at your Walmart?" And I said, "I paid $15 for it." He says, "That's how much I paid for my He-Man here in Canada." He says, "So tell me why it is that I have to pay where it's a Voyager class. I now got to pay a leader class price. And if it's a leader class, it's going to be $60, $70 to get. But yet Mattel's able to come in with the same figures, the same pricing as it is in the United States." There's a problem that's happening is that, when you're pricing things this expensive, is that you're trying to offset other costs. When does this become too much?
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, and all the time, I don't think it's people say the engineering, but I think it's kind of a cop out in my opinion. But there is some truth to that. Okay, don't get me wrong. There is truth to that, but in some cases, not so much. Like for example, these Legend figures. Okay, they've had Legends figures or Legion class figures, depending on what line you're looking at, for a long time, and they've had great engineering on those toys, and this is pretty good engineering, but it's sort of average for a Soundwave. Okay, the legs fold up to the side,
Jesus.
the arms fold to the back. He's got a tape deck. That's average. That's fist fold in, feet fold don't really fold anywhere. I mean, they're right there. They fold down, obviously. Fold them up for leg mode. Fold them down and back for cassette mode. It's
That's a
not
problem.
really
That's a problem. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just sorry to interrupt you, Bill. I was just going to say that's a problem Soundwave has had ever since day one. Is that since his alt mode is a non-functioning cassette player, basically his alt mode is a plastic box.
Yeah. It's not a lot of complicated engineering going on here for Soundwave. Maybe he's a bad example for engineering when it comes to other Legends figures. Would he be a bad example? Yes, because you've only got really so many ways you can have Soundwave fold into a cassette. I mean, sure, the Siege one, you could pull it off. It didn't look very good. If you got an add-on kit, it made it look a little better. The Netflix one, in my opinion, is the Soundwave to have. If you want a good-sized Soundwave,
I was lucky
to
get that one.
Yeah, the Netflix one is, for my money, the best, and it's almost a completely new mold. It looks like the Siege version, but it's not.
I've never seen Netflix Soundwave, and
I'm going to say this.
Where's your Netflix?
I point out,
I
I do a fairly good comparison between the Siege and the Netflix Soundwave in my own review of that, and you guys should go check that if you haven't checked it out. And they're completely different molds. They share the same bones, so to speak, but no, it's a new robot, and it's the same with that. People saw that Studio Series 72 Starscream, and they thought it was a Blitzwing. No, it's a completely new mold. Similarities end at the looks.
I'm going to say this. I'm disgusted about the release of the Netflix Soundwave, and here's what I mean. Like, people legit bought that figure and switched out, like unboxed it and took it back to Walmart with the Siege one in it, the cassettes and everything.
Yeah, that's some dirt. That's some dirty pool right there.
Yeah,
that's some dirty motherfuckers.
That's what's bad as scalpers in my eyes.
Yeah. As much as I like to get Netflix Soundwave, the cheapest he's going for online is $70.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've accepted the fact that I'm probably never going to get Netflix Soundwave.
It'll happen in the future. Don't worry, man.
I agree with what Jay says here. That the Starscream is great engineering.
That one I didn't pick up the Earthrise, but I am picking up the Core Class Starscream because I just think he's a better Starscream. You know me. I didn't pick up any of the Earthrise Seekers. I don't like the mold. Across the board, I don't like the mold. And even with Thrust, who is my favorite of the Seekers, and Skywarp is my second favorite, I just said to myself, no. because no, I don't like the look of the mold. I don't. The jet mode is great, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love the jet modes. It's the robot mode. It's just the paneling on the shoulders and the chest just completely ruin it for me. I can't.
Well,
that's just me.
No, I'm glad you. No. You pointed out what I was getting ready to say, and my sister's husband, who I'm really good friends with, he's a big Starscream. He's from G1. He's got every Starscream that's come out, and here was his complaint because I ended up getting him the Siege and the Earthrise, and then I got him the Core Class Starscream, and I just recently gave them to me, and we were talking this past weekend. Excuse me, not this weekend. It was weekend before last. We were talking when we were at his house getting at a cookout, and he said, "I enjoyed that Siege Starscream a lot. I like, it doesn't look like it did in the G1, but I like the transformation. I enjoy it. It looks good. He, articulation is magnificent." He says, But did you know that the Starscream is engineered, the Earthrise is engineered the same as my Generations? It's just on a bigger scale.
Yep.
And I don't have the I have the Thundercracker, but mine's still in the box. So I don't have the Thundercracker out of the box. I still have that one in the box because it was given to me by a close friend. And so I had never really played around with, with that one. And he breaks it out. And I was going, oh my God, it's right. And he said, I appreciate you getting these for me. He says, I'm not complaining because I love Starscream. He's like the dog that chased after the car. And if he ever caught the car, he wouldn't know what to do with it if he caught it. He's the one I got.
Thanks a lot, Otto. You're right.
Welcome.
I probably wouldn't know what to do with that shit.
Yeah. And so he's a big Starscream fan. And he's like, but I'm looking at this core class and I can get it in more poses. I can have it on my display. He says, the only problem I'm having is one of the null rays will always pop off. And I don't know which one he said it was. He says, but if I want him to, he can also hold it in his hand. But if I put him in that pose and I have his arms, he says, I can actually do this with his arms straight out. And you get that feel. And he's like, and I guarantee you, he says, I saw that I looked it up. It was $10 for this one. He says it's $30 for the other one. I hope he didn't pay me $30 for the other one. And I'll keep that a secret so he doesn't feel upset about me buying it. But he was like, I like
this on the internet too late.
I know. He's gonna probably see this going, yeah, so why didn't you tell me, babe? But I love you, John. But but the thing is that he pointed out that the engineering was being really cheaped out for the Earthrise. But yet the Siege and this core class, he was like, those are worth the money to me. And,
yeah.
And Jay, you're right. That transformation, even though it's the transformation, there's more transformation in that Starscream than it is in the Earthrise Starscream.
Telephone.
Hey guys,
I decline that. I decline that shit.
I got a split, guys.
Okay.
Fantastic. T.E.A. Geek, always a pleasure, man.
Thank
ACP, always a pleasure as well. Lord Master Starscream, of course, a pleasure.
Yes.
Ruben, glad to see you join us. You weren't very chatty, and that's kind of sad.
I know. I was about to say
Really
something.
you didn't throw out any opinions.
None. He was. This is the quietest he's ever been. I was like, "Are you sick?"
Yeah, he didn't throw
I was
out
playing
anything.
Hitman also.
You know what? You're gonna be
I'll
removed.
give you.
You get time out. Can't believe you're playing games while we're doing things about
Am I grounded, Daddy? Daddy, am I grounded?
Before we
Anyway,
before he
gentlemen,
goes,
it's been a pleasure.
share
My
where they
name
can
is-
find your stuff, Ninja Bill, and where they can
Yep.
your Patreon.
Oh, okay, yes, and I was going to say, Jay Hala in chat, Galvi Goji, always a pleasure, guys, to have you. I am Ninja Bill Reviews. You can find me on YouTube, Ninja Bill Reviews, Facebook, Shinobi Biru. Don't really use anything else noteworthy. Twitter and I have a Twitch account. I have a Twitter account. I don't use them, so I think that I just have them just to say I have them. But anyway, I also have a Patreon. So please, if you feel like supporting my channel, you can find the link on my channel and any of my videos, my latest ones anyway. And I encourage anyone to please, give me a hand so I can keep the content coming. And of everything else, stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to each other. Guys, Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure. Great night.
Thank you, my man.
Great night.
Good night. And yeah, please check out his Patreon. It's like, Transformers, are going up. If I didn't have family and friends, I wouldn't be able to get a lot of stuff that I'm able to get hold of. So I totally I totally understand it. I had a Patreon in the past for when I used to have another channel dealing with the conspiracy stuff. So I still have that. Matter of fact, also surprisingly. But and the funny thing is my podcast, I just was able to cash out, and I went and bought me some of these guys because of it. So yeah, thank y'all for helping support that. There, please support him. And but we're still going to keep on going if that's all right, because
Yeah.
The only thing I got to do tomorrow, right at the moment, is go and take my cats to the vet in the morning, and she said I could come at any time in the morning before noon.
If anyone,
I think I'm gonna have to call it a night
no,
on a quick
Jesus.
primer.
Oh, you okay? I was gonna.
I'm
Okay,
gonna stick with
all
it.
right, that's
Yeah,
cool.
because I have to be in. I have to be in tomorrow at 8 in the morning, and I'm there for 8 hours for on-the-job training.
Oh,
my
well,
new job.
Congrats,
congratulations!
by the way. Congrats.
Congrats.
I'm
Yeah,
proud of
thank
you.
you.
Yeah, we prayed for you
Yes,
also,
I'm gonna have to
and
call it a night. But
all right.
to answer the question on this video about what's your favorite Transformer of the year, so far
Yes.
for the ones released, my top 3 are Kingdom, Beast Wars Megatron, Kingdom Cyclonus, and Studio Series Jazz. Those are
Nice.
my top 3 favorite Transformers of the year so far.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Good picks. Absolutely
Yeah.
good picks. All right. Well, thank you, my man. I'll
Oh,
see
thank you.
you. You have
TFN
share where
Geek.
they can find all your stuff real quick, TFN Geek.
Okay, so you guys can find me here on Facebook. You can find me on Discord. I have my own server. It has the same name as my YouTube channel, T.E.A. Geek. So thank you for having me on here, Autocorrect Primer, and thanks to all you guys for being great friends and fellow Transformers collectors. And till next time, see you later, guys. Transform and roll out.
roll out.
And if you
bye.
can, he is looking for the Netflix Soundwave. If you can, let me know if you find it, so we can send it to him, and I'll keep looking out for it for myself. Since you didn't have it, I didn't know you didn't have it. I could have picked one up for you on Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, next time I'll say something earlier.
Yeah,
Sorry about
please.
that.
No, please do.
Yeah.
Because Baby Mahal's husband found one, and there were 2 there. And I was like, well, I don't need another one. I don't know anyone else that needed it. So, but yeah.
I need it.
Oh, I didn't know that. You need it to. I'll keep it out for both of you then.
Yeah. So thank
Also,
you very much,
thank you.
Primer.
You're welcome,
Please
my
be
man.
careful. Don't end up like what happened to me when I got a job.
Okay.
You
He's
guys
not
are
going to be
know.
working on the streets. He's not going to work on the streets. He's not going to be a night
I meant
He's not going to be somebody's
who.
gigolo. He's not.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that. I used to work with you know who.
Oh, I know. I know.
Okay.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay. Well, thank
All
you
right,
guys
bye. Good
for
night, my
offering
man.
to help me with Netflix Soundwave. Take
Absolutely.
care, everyone. Bye.
Well, so far
now,
I got.
I do. Wait 1 second,
Oh.
because he's showing
Okay.
something I was going to ask him, but I didn't want to change the subject at the moment. Let me get your screen bigger, my man. I want to see that.
This is my favorite.
Dude, I have been watching your stuff with the cars, and I have learned so much
Just
about
look at
the
the
cars.
24.
Look at the 24. That thing sparkles, dude.
Dude, the metallic gold compared to this one? Dude, this is my favorite. Showtime. I don't know if Nikki's still awake or not.
And she was helping Baby Mahal with her project, but I will. Well, you know what? Hold it up. I'll take a picture of it, and I can show it to
Hold
her
on.
when she's up.
I got more stuff. Look.
Wait a second. Try to get my camera up so I can take a picture.
Here it is.
All right. Show me the top of it.
And I'm glad they're bringing back when some of the cars want sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like Shifty Drugs, all Shine. I hope they could make some more for the NASCAR series. Like here's Carson.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that was Cars 3.
Yes, but here's the thing. Some of the racers, like the name of it, are Easter eggs to like actual racers from NASCAR. Like actual NASCAR racers. Like
I did not know that.
Race Chase a lot.
Oh, that's nice. I like that green.
And dude, I finally got the Lightning McQueen. I just need to get the 5-pack, Ryan Inside Laney, and
When I was at that,
wait until more.
when I was at that Ollie's and I was just walking by, you were saying something about the XD.
XD.
What was that? Yeah. What was it that you saw that I was showing off? Because I was able to find I didn't get your message till we were already gone. I had already done the video and we'd already left about the Optimus Prime and the
Double Dealer.
Double Dealer. Which figures did you see that you were trying to ask? Because I was asking Nikki and she's looking and she's like, I'm not familiar with what he's asking.
I need to check. Also, I'm updating, the death totem from Revenant, from Apex.
Yes. Yes, which I have
I'm
got to
updating
make
it.
time.
Look at the shit of gold that they have. This shit. Like
Nice.
compare this one to this shit gold right here. I'm calling this just shit gold because it's shit.
You're right. Is that the one I got you?
I didn't know you shit
Yes.
gold.
That is the one I got you, right?
Yep. And also, I'm gonna.
I thought when I got it, I looked at
one.
it, I was like, it's very dull.
I know. I want to get another Revenant so I can have like one full, like, you know, like this, like Game Tracker, and the other one Shadow.
Oh.
You know, when he turned into the shadow?
From the shadows, yeah.
Son of
Also,
a biscuit.
This piece right here, it fell off, so I fixed it with Crazy Glue first and the Bonded glue.
Nice.
And I made a video on the figure that down to like, you be careful for the quality control, because a Japanese YouTuber review like the Apex Legend figures. His Wraith figure, like the trigger finger, like this one, broke off, and the hose from Octane broke off also. So be careful with it.
Oh, my Bloodhound. Oh gosh, she's not here. Oh man, there was a piece. It was the piece that you could put the gun in on his back, where you could hold the gun where.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, just popped.
Okay, did it broke off?
Oh no, I could request. I need a request.
And and I was like, oh my gosh.
Otto.
I'm sorry.
I request some. Oh, never mind. I found it. I almost lost one of these little red pieces.
Oh, I want to show you what.
But
here's what Baby Mahal got me. I'll show you. I'm listening to you.
Go ahead. I almost had. I know someone out there I know would kill me if I say this, but I almost had a heart attack. I'll legit have a heart attack if I lose a piece. God,
she got me the Miles Morales. I love me some Miles Morales. He's one of my favorite Spider-Man.
I want to get the Iron Man.
Oh, the Iron. Oh, the Iron. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's all I care about. Just the Iron Man. All right, I'm looking up the video. I want to get
which Iron Man?
Optimus Prime. Any Iron Man figure from the Marvel series, any of them.
I didn't get to ask this with Ninja Bill, but when I was showing off the size comparison, like for this right here, and I think when my cats took a shit because it stinks. It's like bad. It's like somebody done dropped a deuce and said, "Hey, it's toxic waste, bitches." Hope you. Which one looks like it's worth the money? Just by looks.
Cool toxic waste.
Oh, where'd you find him?
Do you remember do you guys remember I made a review on it?
Yes. I just don't remember what you said.
I got it at the Cool's flea market from a good seller. Also, the good price of it is Megatron. I know it's $50, but
I get you. I understand. But see, with this Megatron here, I can turn my head. I can like look at you. I can look
and
down.
then you give it the middle finger. No, guys. No, here's the thing. I want to get another oil slick because here's the thing.
Sorry. What's that now?
I want to get another oil slick figure because I want to custom paint this one to give it one of the Mexican villains from Mexico called Max Steel, and the villain I want to custom paint it into Toxon. He's one of my favorite characters in the series. And I want to get the old version of the figure. If you guys remember, I made a review on the Citro.
Yes.
Oh, I need that figure. I need the Toxon figure because Toxon's my favorite.
I'm going to be doing a review on these guys later.
I'm just looking at the video that you did from Ollie's. I need that Optimus Prime. What else? Double Dealer.
Send him the money then. If you got the money for it.
I will. I'll see if they're still there because I'm also going to see if I can find. Gosh, I can't remember his name right at the moment. My mind's blank. Oh, did y'all see my new co-host?
Did you what?
My new co-host. Have y'all seen him?
Oh, there he is. Oh, wait, they have Hot Wheels? I don't know which version of it.
Frank says, shut the Frank up.
Hey, Frank, guess what?
Oh, shit, I'm bleeding.
I will Frank you all night long. I will Frank skull you.
You mean you will skull
Hey, Frank, can you go
skull Frank you.
Hey, Frank, can you go Frank Kong for me? I mean, frank him all night. Oh my gosh, I'm dirty.
Last time I saw Lord Master Starscream, you were Galvatron's bitch. And Khan spanked that Godzilla's ass. Oh, thank you.
It was a
Thank you very
chocolatey
much.
ass.
Oh man, I still want to get the Prime Dead End. It's also my main mascot.
Wait a second. I smell some over here. What I smell? Frank smells Frank shit. Well, nope, that's Lord Master Starscream. He's over
It
there.
ain't got no gas in it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
want
found something also on your video. One of the Earthrise Micromaster, Daddy-O and the white one.
Hey Otto, look at my collateral damage right there on my thumb.
Oh, what the fuck? You think that's worse? I accidentally
Yeah.
smashed my finger to one of the tables while loading up to my boss's truck. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And my boss said, did you hit your nuts? I was like, no, I smashed my fingers by accident. Don't worry, I have my gloves with me.
Do you see this?
You got electrocuted?
You see the scar?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got that at a job I worked.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, guys, guess what?
And I got my arm twisted backwards.
I
Oh, you
remember
people
that.
together is Devastator? Oh, wait a second.
This is one of the first secret project. I have like more secret project to work on.
Nice. That looks good. That looks real good. I like that. It looks really good.
Man, I remember that one time you twist your thumb backwards or some shit.
Ooh,
Or no, not your thumb, your finger. Yes, he did. You could go back and rewatch some of his one of his videos.
No,
he
no,
fell
I
or
rather
something like.
twist the finger. I rather
No,
not see it because
you don't see it twisted, but he definitely twisted. You had to put it back in place. That's how much it
on
fucking
camera.
hurt.
Yeah, I put it back on camera. Put it on the camera where I popped it back in. I thought he was gonna throw up. He
no,
came.
man, no. No, here's the thing. When someone twists their finger, I see like.
Hey, Ruben, look. This is how your finger goes right here. He twisted his finger the opposite direction.
Oh, one of my classmates almost did that. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to break my finger? This is the pink.
Oh man, I hate this. I hate this crap. Some of the kids I used to play with at the auction would say, hey, put your hand on the ground, and they would take my pinky and try to pull it back. Hell no.
Yeah, even when you do like this, squishing it, fuck that, dude. I always bought this close to punch, but I forgot I can't fight because I'm weak.
Now, I do want to ask real quick. So far this year,
B116.
what has been your favorite Transformer that you have gotten? Start with Lord Master Starscream, and then I want to show something off in just a second.
Hey Ruben, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go first because he told me to go first. Let's see.
You go first.
What's the question again? So I can refresh the brain.
Read the damn description. What the hell is this?
Have you not listened to what he said?
For fuck's sake!
Wait, hold on, man. I got it for you. For fuck's sake, what are you no fucking nice enough to?
Are you trying to ear rape me?
Maybe. I was trying to do the piss of Irishman.
Boy, I will make you scream and cry blood out your eyes. I asked you a question. What is being your favorite Transformer this year?
All right.
Better answer the fucking question. I'll guess you to death, you son of a bitch.
Son of mo bitch. That's anyways. My favorite Transformer for this year. Well, for some reason I was gonna say Ultra Magnus, but I bought that figure last year, so 100% T-Rex Megatron. But I do have the issues with it because of the plastic it's made out of, but still, I love that T-Rex Megatron. That's my very first T-Rex Megatron I have ever gotten. So, yes.
Yes. I'm thinking that Nikki, when I was talking to her, she told me that so far for this year, that's been her favorite, has been the purple dinosaur. That's why I've got to keep it with kid gloves. But yeah, this has been her favorite. Surprisingly this year, my favorite figure has been the Cyclonus.
Yeah, I remember the day. Oh, sorry, I was gonna say I remember the day you got that big. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm paying. Go ahead. I'm giving you a hard time. Go ahead.
I know, man. I was gonna say I remember the day you said if I see that figure get it. I went to Walmart with my sister. I saw Cyclonus. I got both Cyclonus and Warpath on the same day. And I remembered I had the money for it because Amazon, because I'm going to say this, fuck you, Amazon.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
because
fuck you.
they did not let me have my gigawatt. They canceled my order. And that pissed me off.
I'm looking for you one. I'm still looking for you one. I'm trying to
my
find
God.
one that will be in our price range to be able to get. And as soon as I'm able to, I'm gonna get it for you. Nikki's helping me out with trying to find it too. But yeah, that's one figure. Yeah, it's the gigawatt
I'm still
figure.
mad at
It's
Amazon
for Lord
also.
Master Starscream.
Amazon, I think Amazon's just gone off the rails because of
They don't
I
give a
want
rat's
to
ass anymore.
No, I'm just saying I want to make up an excuse and say it's because they're short staffed because of COVID, but that's not a good excuse to.
No, they were before
Not-
COVID. They were making mistakes and not giving out pre-orders. I mean, they were making nightmare things.
They fucked up your Astro train.
Don't drink mommy's drink. She's not here. Stop.
Jumper, you son of a bitch! I swear to God, if you drink that shit, no catnip for you.
Okay, so my favorite figure has been that Cyclonus. My second favorite so far has been a tie. It's been a tie between that Hot Rod and between that the Scourge. Now, am I going to get Galvatron? Absolutely.
Yes.
Do I have it pre-ordered to get for Nikki Rodimus Prime? I do, but if it comes down to being that I have to choose between other figures or getting that one figure, I'm going to cancel my pre-order because the only reason why I'm buying it is for Nikki to have a complete thing with Hot Rod because she's got Hot Rod. Now I want to show this off real quick. Some issues, and you're going to get a sneak peek here because I am going to do wait a second. You'll show that off real quick before I do mine, Ruben.
Look at the death totem.
I like that. See, I like the paint outs, dude. I do. I love it. I love it. You add so much detail to that it didn't have, and I like the fact that
it's so fucking tiny.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you, dude. How do you see? I'd be like screwing up, every step of my hand be like shaking. I do
Thank
have to
you.
ask.
I'm a shaky hand ass motherfucker.
Do I look younger?
Nope.
Yes.
Because I don't have that beard anymore.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you look younger without the beard.
Yeah,
my
my
nieces-
my nieces saw me and they thought they were like, is Aunt Nikki with another man? And then they came up and they said, my niece saw me and looked and she says, Uncle, you look 15 years younger. I said, well, I don't look like your grandpa anymore. She says, no. I was like, damn it. You're supposed to say I never look like your grandfather. Never. So I do want to show this off real quick. Oh, who is that one?
Todd Trottleman from Team Mood Springs. I already reviewed all the mini racers, and look at how tiny they are.
They are awesome looking. I haven't had a chance to watch your titty racers. Your tiny
racers.
Tiny
I haven't
racers.
uploaded yet. I'm still working on the other videos.
Gotcha. I want to show this. All right, I want to make my screen bigger real quick.
Make it bigger.
All right, so here we go.
Holy crap. I've been going on an hour and I'm almost done with this damn thing. I'm almost done with the upper body. I wonder how long it'll take. I want to try to get it done.
Starstream, he's the Christmas gift. Yeah, the middle finger. Fuck
You're
you.
number one in my book. Lord Master Starscream, you are number one in my book.
Who's the number two?
Oh, it feels good to be young.
So,
oh fuck, I'm in trouble.
Nikki looked at me. She says, "You kind of look like Goldberg." I was like, "The fat version."
No, you are Goldberg.
Oh.
Not on television, Derek Davis.
Oh my God! Did you really just give out my whole entire name on the daggum live stream?
For fuck's sakes, we.
I didn't hear shit.
Sorry, I should talk.
What is wrong with us? We're
I have to
childish.
take the babies to the vet in the morning. I don't get to sleep late. I get
Somebody toy.
fine.
What is wrong with us? We're so childish.
It's all right, baby girl. So here she is. Now, I'm going to do a quick review with her while y'all are here. Baby Mahal found her for me. Don't get me. She was my favorite character in the Prom series. I no longer have my RC Prom. So when this one came out, I was like, "Oh, I've got to have it." So she got it for me. Now I do have some issues with it. Okay, I love it though. I love it, but I do have some issues with it. Overall, aesthetically, she looks magnificent. What do y'all guys think?
I do. I love that RC, and I definitely want to get my hands on that figure.
Well, there's a problem though. That figure has some problems.
It does. It does have some problems. The face sculpt. Look at her eyes, guys.
It's disgusting. She look like she have cross eyes. Because I can't say the one word, the R word, or I get in trouble.
Now, do they look like they're symmetric?
Nope.
C1.
It's the left eye.
Lord Master Starscream.
It looks like she has a cross-eyed type look.
Yeah, she looked like she's a special girl. Now
we
the
can't
other
say
problem,
the word because we get in trouble.
exactly. The other problem that I have is right there.
The joints.
Oh shit! The
The
screws.
joints. Not yet now. Those aren't screws.
No, I meant the where. Oh, the legs. Never mind. Then they are. I thought you were talking about the.
No. I'm not even to the thin part yet.
That's
Look.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. The screws where it was snapped off, or what? Not screws, or
The
however
plastic. Yeah, the plastic part that popped them off. The molding.
yes, the screw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I mean, they don't even line up, and the paint. They could have fixed that with the paint, but look. I mean, it was like all this great molded detail, and then you're going to do this. And here's the other thing.
C1.
Her legs, you would think, oh, they're going to stay.
Nope.
No. If I put them the way they're supposed to be, instead of having them cross,
Flop down.
they fall down. Look how tiny that leg joint is.
It's too tiny. I don't like that.
And look at
I
this.
want to get the RC figure.
Look at that wiggle.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Look, that's as far as you get in your knee bend.
That's dumb.
All right. Arms, perfect. I couldn't find any flaws on the arms whatsoever. Changing out the weapons, easy peasy. As Deluxe says, easy squeezy. Lemon squeezy.
Minus the color scheme is off, and the effect piece of the blade is off too.
But there is no really waist rotation. You have a very flimsy plastic here. And then, there's no ankle tiltage right here, but you do get it in the toe.
Which is bullshit.
And you can turn it all the way around because it's on that little ball joint. Now, I'm looking at her and I'm going, looking at her. She looks beautiful. I love the fact that Baby Mahal found her for me. She will be one of the most things. She will be in my collection, and at the new house, she will actually be in the centerpiece of all the Red series. But let's take a look at this guy right here.
Cheetor?
Yes. All right.
E7, F7, F17.
All right. He's got a 5 rotation. You can't do hers because it feels like you're going to break it.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh, I guess, he's not going to have a good. Oh my! Wait a second. How does he get a double jointed knee bend? And she does not. The paint apps are. Cheetor and Rat Trap are my two favorite Beast War characters. So, and then you got my favorite. You okay?
I'm fine.
And then my favorite Predacons is Waspinator and
Sorry
so
about that.
you're fine. And so his foot can go down, his foot can go up. He can even look like he broke his foot because it's got really good ankle tiltage. There's a lot of love that went in this character. You take a look at the back of the legs.
Compared to RT, she sucks ass.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if it's just Mon, but the Cheetor. Now, this is a superior figure. This thing, it's going to be with all my other little Cheetors because I'm now making my Cheetor wall from my my G1 Cheetor, if you want to say Beast Wars Cheetor first. I'll be buying Cheetor when it gets re-released by Walmart, and I'll be getting, and I display it with all my other Cheetors, and I got to save money to get that masterpiece Cheetor. But
And
he's
you
got
need to get the
waist.
Transmetal one.
Trying to think.
Oh, he got an ab cruncher.
You're
about that.
So he's got an outcrunch.
And I guess
she does not.
Oh my god, these little red dot things are tiny as heck.
Is it the Lego studs?
No, look how tiny these are. If you want,
Well, I can't because I was showing Cheetor.
See, look how tiny that is.
Oh, I know what they are. Wait, let me see the length of it. Let me see the length. I think I know what they are.
No, these are little studs for the model kit Megatron.
Oh, okay. It almost looks like you're holding like a mini version of.
Go ahead, Otto. Sorry, I just wanted to show that off for people. B15.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Yeah.
That's where they go.
This is the reason why I'm not gonna buy model kits.
Yeah, those things. Yeah,
I hope it
those are what
takes
I'm putting in.
40 minutes like it did me.
Hell no. Watch. I just need to find my fucking tweezers. I'm gonna use fucking tweezers to get these.
How much you guys want to make a bet if I get the Ninjago Garden set? How long do you think I'm gonna take?
Because it's a big piece.
Yeah, remember the set is big.
It's got what, 2,000 plus pieces?
Let me check the info. Also, I'll bet Nikki will buy all of these little mini racers.
One in. Boop,
This is a little. Yeah, those are a little cool. I have to show those to Nikki. I took a picture of that.
All right, the parts they have is 5,685 pieces.
Depending how fast you are.
5,000?
And how long you.
Did you say 5,000?
5,685 pieces.
I say 4.5 hours.
Ha!
You Starscream?
I don't know, but hey.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't be bragging.
You lose it, you screw the pooch. Remember, don't screw the pooch.
That's right.
I didn't fuck no dog. What are you talking about, Ruben? I didn't screw no. I'm not into that shit.
Said the last time you fell off the map on Olympus.
Don't even.
He fell off the map 3 times and I had to get his curd.
Hey, I'm like autocrat primer.
It's a giant map. It has holes everywhere.
Look at that head. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, guys. Guess what? Guess what's the new character? The new Legends coming for season 9.
Fuck! Where'd it go? Shit!
Oh, shit.
Shit. It landed on my leg. Thank God. It almost shot across the room. Shit.
Guys, I got good news. Guess who's
the new
Legend for season 9?
Who?
Oh my God.
Valkyrie.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
Thank you,
Season
baby
9.
Jesus.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a bow and arrow weapon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I think the category of the weapons for the bow and arrow is gonna call marksman. That's all I know. And I don't know what theme for season 9 is, but we all know that Olympus is gonna get updated. And I think
by the way,
is called infected.
Go ahead.
Nice.
And also, they're coming out. They're probably, I think there is rumors or something like that about them making a Titanfall 2, or excuse me, Titanfall 3,
oh,
which
really?
is part of, it's part of the Apex universe.
Yeah.
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 Well, the series.
Yeah, excuse me, the series. Yeah.
I want to play Titanfall and just beat the shit out of everyone with a fucking peacekeeper.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that would be.
Also,
And
another review
that's
on
funny.
this.
I played Titans Fall, and I did not know until Ruben told me. And then Babe Mahal's son that plays told me that it was a part of the Titanfall series, Apex.
B113.
Mm.
B1.
Digimon, right?
Treasure X.
And I was thinking the wrong thing. What's that from?
This is from the Ninja Gold series. And FYI, these figures, like,
Mhm.
when you open it up, they have, like, the cold water wax. Smell like shit. It's so bad. I was like, my mom said, why there's fruit in the garbage? I said, it's not fruit, it's water wax. Long story short, that shit is still smells like shit. Even when you smell the figure, for fuck's sakes, man, like,
why would you do that?
Really? And plus, tomorrow I'm gonna do the video to the secrets of the season 8 of the season 9 for the firing range. So that's why I want to talk. That's what I want to say. If you want the Ash badge, same thing with you, Starscream, and your cousin Carson, I can help you.
Oh, by the way, Ruben, remember that girl I told you about? You know where she's from?
Yep.
Where? I want to see if you know.
Wait, what girl? The one you show me, or what?
Yeah. You know where she's from?
No.
Uganda.
Oh, Uganda.
I'm gonna say this, and this is for Uganda sounds so close to Wakanda, like the name.
That's true. Don't get confused, folks.
Okay. Don't get Uganda confused with Wakanda.
Cheetor's naked.
Man, I want. Oh, by the way, I custom painted my my Kingdom Cheetor. Unfortunately, I can't get it because my dad is asleep. But do you guys remember the baby blue they have?
Yeah.
I replaced it with this.
Wait a second, I gotta make you bigger so I can see that better.
I replaced it with blue sapphire.
Yeah.
And I use with royal gold and what else? Other paint I use? I use a little bit of hints of black on the back of the head. And you guys remember these spooky eyes? They have like no pupils.
Yeah.
I put pupils on it.
Nice. Oh, I meant to pull this up to show this to y'all.
B19.
I know I'm not a fan of, like, collecting the Jurassic Park figure, but I do want to get the Matchbox versions. Like, you know, the old school versions?
Yeah.
I do want to review those.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Here's the crazy thing is that these figures,
like I said, Otto.
$8.
Go ahead.
And just to put it in perspective, RC and him are the same size, and they have the same articulation, except for he's got more in his head. He can look up, look down, look around. His mouth can open that big, close all the way, and then he has his arms can move and go in and out like so, and then you can go. He can actually he's got a little help me.
B112. B112.
Nice. Very
B112.
nice. What was I going to show? I was going to show you that. Is that the one you painted? Did you? No, that's the the little erasers, and
Mini
that
erasers.
is.
Oh yeah, the Cars 1 version of Team Tolcap is coming for the next case, along with the next gen version of Spearmint. which I need to check my list. Which I still need Darren Leadfoot from Cars 1. If anyone can find it for me, please. I can't find it in my Walmart.
And that is what one again?
Darren Leadfoot from Cars 1. He's from Team.
Our teacher said to text it to us, and we're making a list. So we come across anything and we have the money to get it, we'll try and pick stuff up like that for people, like for TFA and Geek, the Soundwave, and yeah, just text that.
I think this is supposed to go here, right?
Let's see. I was going to see if I was going to show y'all.
Yes, that's where this goes. Okay.
Did y'all know that one of my videos?
You know, hey Otto, I wanted to quickly say real quick. The instructions are barely even. You have to like figure it out. It doesn't have any arrows. Like you put this here or you put that there. It makes you want to figure it out. Like, hey, you need this part and this part. Figure it out.
I think that's the reason why it took me so long to get it.
Yeah, like this. There's this one part where you have to put these two pieces together. It doesn't say where the specific part is supposed to go. I was like all over the place until I caught it.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I'm gonna count how many racers I still need for Cars 1. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Damn it, Starscream! I got distracted.
I know how to speak Spanish.
I'm kicking your ass in the firing range.
Fuck you. You ain't kicking shit.
Do you know how many times I whoop his cousin ass so much in the firing range?
You beat my cousin's ass so much to the point he's crying. and he sounds like a little girl. He sounds like a little girl on something. He's like, like I'm like, what the heck? What is my? I'm just saying my great, not my cousin, my nephew. My great nephew is weird half the time. I don't want to even be around him half the time, and he's always saying, and Ruben can confirm this. He was like, my nephew was like, call me Lucifer, and I was like, hell no.
That's true. That's true.
I just don't really want to be around him at the time.
11, 12, 13, 14. I need 16 more eraser from Cars 1.
I have a video that was the
G1. Okay, G1.
Cyberverse Bumblebee
G1.
with his gimmick. 7,000 views.
Oh yes, that one.
The Warrior Class version?
The Cyberverse.
Okay, so this is where the screws come in. Okay, now I'm on the screws, and I have to go find that damn screwdriver. I'm already on the part where the screws are needed now.
You gotta go flip stuff.
What? Well, I'm on the screws part now. Shit. Where's the darn shit at?
Where is...
Well, I guess this is my couple second break to find a screwdriver.
Look how many names I already checked out. There's still some are missing.
Wow.
I'm missing 16 more racers from Cars 1, from Cars 2. Some of the racers are international, so it's going to be like most hard and very expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 racers from Cars 2.
Oh, that blows.
That's
that blows. Thank you. I'm gonna try to freaking improvise. Hopefully I could use the little hook part there on these toenail clippers, and I can try to get them in. What?
I got. Oh, wait. I have a video, and I'm not even monetized, and they put a commercial in front of my video.
Seriously?
Yes. Come here. Look at this. I'm going to share this with y'all. All right. So here it is. This is the commercial. I do not make any money
Money.
from this video. And we're just going to let it roll right here.
YouTube, you piece of shit.
You got two fucking
I
ads.
have 2 ads.
You.
And I don't make any money off of this. And there's 2 ads
Cocksuckers.
on
God
here.
forgive me for saying that.
And skip that. Let it keep on waiting. And here's the next commercial.
Was nobody give a shit.
Oh, my word.
For fuck's sakes.
You have got to be kidding me. They put 2 15-second commercials on my video, and I don't make 1 red cent off of this.
You better report to YouTube for that shit.
They're,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The warrior class, the shit ones.
it won't, I mean,
They're making money off your ass.
oh yeah, they're making money. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it at all.
Well, you could give him this.
Wow. You want to know how many views this thing's got?
How many?
Mm.
Are you shitting me?
Auto.
So there you go.
You think that's just crazy? Do you remember I made a preview video of the DNA design kit of Devastator?
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's the fucking video at? I'm gonna tell you how many views that shit got.
7,000, and I got 2 commercials on there.
That can blow a big fat one.
Yep. So I guess I'm just going to start doing my videos that way, since that's the way they want me to do them. Damn. 2
You could
trailers.
chuck a chode.
All
Where's the
right.
fucking...
We'll have to share this, and then my beautiful wife is telling me I have to get off because we got to go and take the cats to the vet in the morning. So before we go, since I got to end it, Ruben, tell them where they can find you, and do you have a Patreon or something they can also help you out with?
I got PayPal. I barely use Patreon.
That's fine. Share where they
And
get all this.
All right. Also, the views I got for the Devastator is 10,118. By the way.
Good job. Good job. Do they have commercials in front of yours?
Nope. But thank fuck I have my ad blocker on.
Oh,
All right. Tell them where they can find you.
My main channel, my gaming channel, my YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Steam, Discord, Twitch, and Origin, and also this week on Twitch, I'll be streaming 3 hours, and I want to apologize what happened in the last Wednesday because, long story short, blackout, and also this Friday I will be doing a 1 hour stream.
That's why you were gone, because art teacher Nikki tried to watch your thing, and then you were like,
Yeah,
go.
sorry about that.
Okay.
Me and my sister we kind of pissed off Zeus,
Yeah.
the thunder of God.
So that's why you couldn't get back to seeing his stuff. They kept saying, no longer there. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Fucking hell, why the hell everything is so fucking interrupt me? So this Wednesday, I'm probably gonna do Dead by Daylight, and I'm of course, like Starscreen would say, with all the survivors, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Except for you, Bill, you're cool, and everyone else, fuck you, you're dead.
you're all fuck yous.
Yeah.
All right, Lore Master Starscream. Where can
You can find me. Oh, you can find me here on YouTube at Lord Master Starscream. Same for Instagram, TikTok, Stereo, Discord, and I think that's about it. Take it away, Otto. This is the
And
way.
as always, please check out A Community for All of Us. We typically talk about gaming, toys, anything in comics here on Autocrat Primer. Yes, I do reviews, but heck, I have a fun time on the conspiracy side. Please check out my podcast, Glop News, In the Life of a Conspiracy Theorist. You can hear some of my crazy antics on there, and that will be shared on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. All these podcasts have picked it up. Thank you so much. and I got my first cash outs for that. Very, very excited. Thank you so much to everyone that has been following me there. And I think
Please
that's
donate me.
what's that?
And I said, please donate me.
Yes, and donate. You could donate him to the next Goodwill that you see him. We'll just take him. We'll donate Ruben right off. But as we always, take it easy, to have a good one, and we will see y'all next time. And remember, like my grandfather always said, I want to know something from your youth. You'll never grow old. Look to the stars. Grab one for yourself, guys. Adios, amigos.
Remember,
This is the way.